Hi and welcome to Tran TV. My name is Ed Miles and today I'm going to be talking about Daytona, Ladystar and the M-Star boots. The Ladystar and M-Star are exactly the same boots. The Ladystar goes from size 35 through to 39, the M-Star from size 40 up to 43, catering for the bigger size foot as well. So with the Ladystar we're going down to a 35, should fit every foot on the market. You're going to get right down to those small sizes without any problems at all. So the Ladystar. The Ladystar is a full grain leather boot as you'd expect from Daytona. Kangaroo areas in the front and the back for extra flex in those stretch panels. 3M Scotch-Brite on the back for a bit of extra safety as well. Running down the boot, as I say, you've got an oiled water resistant leather on the outside, trying to stop the water soaking into that, ideal. Try to use the Daytona leather cream as well when you're cleaning it to keep that waterproofness of the exterior going. Across the sole you've got a large touring sole with a water resistant sole on it. Underneath that there's a gel pad to reduce the vibrations when you do the long distance tours, if you're going abroad, commuting, that sort of riding, so you're going to reduce the chances of numbing your feet in that area. Keeps your foot a bit warmer as well in that respect. You've got a steel galvanised shank inside the sole as well, stops the boot crushing if you're going to have a bike land on you. So running around the boot again, at the front of the boot here we've got obviously your standard gear change pad. There is something special about Daytonas. They had an extra layer underneath the gear change pad to reduce the amount of wear you're going to get with your Gore-Tex. When you're changing gear with your toes, the toenails can rub on the inside of the Gore-Tex or whichever waterproof membrane you're using. Problem with that is it's going to wear a hole in the Gore-Tex, you're going to get leaking through the toe, and we've all experienced leaking through the toe on cheaper boots. With a Daytona they give you a pad inside there to stop that happening. So hopefully you're not going to get any leakage through the toe area because that pad's going to stop your toenails rubbing, wearing away the membrane. Very important feature of this boot. Running around to zip closure on this boot, so you've got full leather area covering the zip, running down the side. Curved zip, so if you do get an impact, the forces are going to pull that zip open if you're really unlucky and have a massive impact, but hopefully it should stop around the curved area. It's better than a straight zip that just peels open, the boot can come off. That curved area hopefully will give you the best chance of the boot staying off in the event of an accident. So that's your main zip running down the outside. If I flip the boot round, you've got your secondary zip. Secondary zip should be opened as well when you put the boot on. Slide your foot inside the boot and then do the larger of the two zips up first. The reason for the secondary zip is to allow the shin area to roll around your foot and give you the best chance of doing up if you've got a big instep, big calf, you're struggling with doing the zip up a little bit. When they're new, that leather will bed in and it will become easier. But that secondary zip just allows that first zip to go up. Once that was done up, do your secondary zip up, you're in the boot, completely waterproof. If you've got a bigger calf on your foot, which as I say, quite a lot of people do, there is an adjustment in the back of the boot. So you can undo that, open the boot up fully, get your zips done up, and then just do that velcro up so it's comfortable around the back of your calf area. So you're going to get into that boot no problem at all. One feature this boot that it has that is unique to Daytona is very important. Quite a lot shorter people, particularly women. My girlfriend's running 5'2" and she's running a pair of Ladystars, and these boots help with that. How do they do that? First of all, you've got your thick touring sole, adds a small amount of height. There's an even trickier part of the boot. The insole is formed so it gives you an extra raise on the back of the foot. So if you're riding your bike and you just get your tiptoe on the floor, what this allows you to do is get a full flat bed of the boot on the floor, increases safety, you're not balancing on your tiptoes, your foot's flat on the floor, you're going to get better support when you're riding your bike. Especially when you're stopping at traffic lights for petrol, it just makes the whole thing easier. Gives you a bigger choice of bikes to ride, you don't have to play with the suspension quite as much, you don't have to cut quite so much of the seat away, and it just means that you can ride more bikes more comfortably the way they're meant to be ridden. So this is coming inside the whole range of the Ladystar and the M-Star boot as standard and gives you that extra rise on the boot, on the boot itself, makes the more comfortable ride. Inside the boot, as I say, you've got full Gore-Tex lining, 2 years on the waterproofing on the Gore-Tex guarantee, and then you've also got 1 year on the manufacture on the exterior of the boot. Of course, with Daytona, you have got the option of replacing the sole if you do wear through the sole, the gear change. If you have an accident, there is a repair service. This all comes at a cost, but you should make the investment in a pair of Daytonas and it should last you a long time. If you do need areas covered, give your dealer a call, go and see them with a pair of boots. They'll get you a quote for a pair with the sole, the gear change, the Gore-Tex, anything you need done. For any more information, I'd see your dealer or come down, look at www.tranam.co.uk.